Hello, Duong.
Hi, teacher.
Hey, how are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Doing good? Okay. Let's wait for you to settle down first.
Yes.
Yeah, you're still, doing some stuff. All right. So how's your day? Good? Better?
It's
Fine?
it's fine.
Fine. Okay, did you swim? Did you swim today?
Yes.
Yes. And how was it?
Yes. It's normal.
Again, normal. Remember yesterday, what we talked about is we said we're going to have like a sports thingy, something that would make us think of other things in English. So, remember, I said, yeah, I'm going to show you jersey. I have a jersey right here. I was actually thinking because I have baseball jerseys, I have football jerseys, hockey jerseys, and basketball jerseys. I'm actually a fan of those sports, but this is actually my jersey. I was supposed to wear them. I promised you yesterday, right? Unfortunately, it's so hot right now here in the Philippines. You can't wear these. Ah. All right. This is actually Tom Brady. Tom Brady of the New England Patriots. He plays quarterback. If you've heard of the what do you call this? The National Football League in the United States. It's American football. Unfortunately, Tom Brady is no longer with the New England Patriots. He's now with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So he's my favorite football player. How about you? Who's your favorite football player? Or I mean, who's your favorite, sportsman or player?
Um. Everyone is the same.
Everyone's the same, but you can pick one, just one, above all those people.
Um.
Hi, little moon, little one. All right. So who would that be? Who's the guy? Who's the dude? Your most favorite player of all? There's a lot. There should be one.
Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo. CR7. All right. Hello. So basically, yeah, I think that breaks the ice. You like Cristiano Ronaldo? I like Tom Brady. All right. Now, let's continue with our lesson. All right. Can you please read the title of our lesson for today?
Yes. It's education school.
Education, school. That is correct. Welcome to Talk 3, Lesson 22. And we're going to talk about education, school. Now, in this slide, it says, watch a short video about I just sued a school system. Find out what the reasons are. So we're going to find out the reasons, all right? Let me get the audio, or sorry, video. Okay, let's watch this. Hmm. I think it's still loading. Okay, let me try again.
Albert Einstein once
Oh,
said.
there.
Albert Einstein once said. But if you
Sorry. It's there. Sorry, it's there. Okay, it's just taking so much time to load. Let's just wait, I guess. Did you play COD today?
Yes.
Okay, how many wins did you got?
What?
How many wins did you got?
I got 2 wins.
Ah, okay. How many games played?
I played 2 games.
2 games. So you got 2 out of 2. Good job. All right. I thought it's already playing, but it seems to be it's having a hard time loading.
Albert Einstein
There.
once
Let's
said,
listen.
everybody's a genius. But if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing that it is stupid. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, today on trial we have modern day schooling. Glad you could come. Not only does he make fish climb trees, but also makes them climb down and do a 10-mile run. Tell me, school, are you proud of the things you've done? Turning millions of people into robots.
Judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree.
It will live its whole life.
It will live its whole life believing that it is stupid.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury.
Today on trial we have modern day schooling. Glad you could come. Not only does he make fish.
Today on trial we have modern day schooling. Glad you could come. Not only does he make fish climb trees, but also makes them climb down.
And do a 10-mile run. Tell me, school.
And do a 10-mile run. Tell me, school, are you proud of the things you've done? Turning millions of people into robots. Do you find that fun?
Swimming upstream in class, never finding their gifts.
Do you realize how many kids relate to that fish? Swimming upstream in class, never finding their gifts, thinking they are stupid, believing they are useless? Well, the time has come, no more excuses. I call school to the stand and accuse him of killing creativity, individuality, and being intellectually abusive. He's an ancient institution that has outlived his usage. So, Your Honor, this concludes my opening statement, and if I may present the evidence of my case, I will prove it.
Proceed.
Exhibit A. Here's a modern day phone. Recognize it? Here's a phone from 150 years ago. Big difference, right? Stay
Here's a car from today, and here's a car from 150 years ago.
with me. Here's a car from today, and here's a car from 150 years ago. Big difference, right? Well, get this. Here's a classroom of today, and here's a class we used 150 years ago. Now ain't that a shame? In literally more than a century, nothing has changed. Yet you claim to prepare students for the future? But with evidence like that, I must ask, do you prepare students for the future or the past? I did a background check on you and let the record show that you were made to train people to work in factories, which explains why you put students in straight rows, nice and neat, tell them sit still, raise your hand if you want to speak, give them a short break to eat, and for 8 hours a day tell them what to think. Oh, and make them compete to get an A. A letter which determines product quality, hence grade A of meat. I get it. Back then times were different. We all have a past. I myself am no Gandhi. But today we don't need to make robot zombies. The world has progressed. And now we need people who think creatively.
Independently with the ability to connect. See, every scientist will tell you that
Innovatively, critically, independently with the ability to connect. See, every scientist will tell you that no two brains are the same, and every parent with 2 or more children will confirm that claim. So please explain why you treat
students like cookie cutter frames or snapback hats, giving them this
students like cookie cutter frames or snapback hats, giving them this one-size-fits-all crap.
Watch your language.
Sorry, Your Honor, but if a doctor prescribed the exact same medicine to all of his patients, the results will be tragic. So many people would get sick, yet when it comes to school, this is exactly what happens. This educational malpractice, where one teacher stands in front of 20 kids, each one having different strengths, different needs, different gifts, different dreams, and you teach the same thing the same way? That's horrific. Ladies and gentlemen, the defendant should not be acquitted. This may be one of the worst criminal offenses ever to be committed. And let's mention
the way you treat your employees. Objection overruled.
the way you treat your employees.
Objection overruled. I want to hear this.
It's a shame. I mean, teachers have the most important job on the planet, yet they're underpaid. No wonder so many students are short-changed. Let's be honest. Teachers should earn just as much as doctors, because a doctor can do heart surgery and save the life of a kid, but a great teacher can reach the heart of that kid and allow him to truly live. See, teachers are heroes that often get blamed, but they're not the problem. They work in a system without many options or rights. Curriculums are created by policymakers, most of which have never taught a day in their life. Just obsessed with standardized tests. They think bubbling in a multiple choice question will determine success. That's outlandish. In fact, these tests are too cruel to be used and should be abandoned, but don't take my word for it. Take Frederick J. Kelly, the man who invented standardized testing, who said, and I quote, "These tests are too cruel to be used and should be abandoned." Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, if we continue down this road, the results will be lethal. I don't have much faith in school, but I do have faith in people. And if we can customize healthcare, cars, and Facebook pages,
upgraded and change it. Do away with school spirit.
Then it is our duty to do the same for education, to upgrade it, change it, do away with school spirit, because that's useless unless we're working to bring the spirit out of each and every student. That should be our task. No more common core. Instead, let's reach the core of every heart in every class. Sure,
In every class, sure,
math is important, but no more than art or dance. Let's give every gift an equal chance. I know this sounds like a dream, but countries like Finland are doing impressive things. They have shorter school days, teachers make a decent wage, homework is
collaboration instead of competition. But here's the kicker.
non-existent, and they focus on collaboration instead of competition. But here's the kicker, boys and girls, their educational system outperforms every other country in the world. Other
places like Singapore are succeeding rapidly.
Schools like Montessori, programs like Khan Academy, there is no single solution. But let's get moving, because while students may be 20% of our population,
Of our future. So let's attend to their dreams. There's no telling.
they are 100% of our future. So let's attend to their dreams, and there's no telling what we can achieve. This is a world in which I believe, a world where fish are no longer forced to climb trees. I rest my case.
I'll rest my case.
Wow, that was a powerful video. That was a powerful video. So basically, it is a setting wherein this man right here, you know, is trying to sue the school system because he says that the school system is outdated. Now, we're not saying, or the video is not saying that you should stop going to school. No, you should, you know, have a good education, equip yourselves while you're young, take advantage of all the information that is being given to you. But basically, he said that nothing has changed, and creativity. I just placed here creatively. Creativity needs to be done because not every kid is the same. Do you think you are the same with someone else in this world? Is there another Duong that is exactly like you?
No.
That would be impossible, right? That would be impossible. There's only one Duong the Dragon, fam, right? There's just one. But the point here is that everything should learn how to be creative. You should learn, you know, not to compete, but to be collaborative, but to be, you know, more of a help rather than competition. All right. So that is a part of what the system of a school is. That's what we're going to talk about in passing. All right, let's go ahead. By the way, let me check this one out for you. So again, this is our lesson for today, education.
Teacher,
Yep. What's up?
before we start, can I drink some water?
Can you what? Can you greet someone?
Drink some
Oh,
water.
sure. No worries. Go ahead. All right. Okay, you all set?
Yes.
All right. So again, we're going to talk about education. Now, we got two parts of this lesson, basically. Let's start first with this one. Can you please say schooling?
Schooling.
Now, what are the subjects under the section that is called schooling? Can you please read?
Schooling. Pup.
Say pupils, not pup, pupils.
Pupils.
Pupils are students, basically. You are a pupil because you are a student. I'm a pupil myself. I became a pupil for a long time, and now I'm a teacher. All right, next. What's the next word?
It's lessons.
Lessons. Next.
It's do objects.
Objects or subjects? Say subjects. Okay, what are subjects? Those are what you learn from school, like math, science, history, English language. And basically for each and every subject there are lessons basically. All right. Next one.
It's 20-minute break.
20-minute break. So mainly there is a break. How many minutes do you have as for your break in your school? In your school there in Vietnam?
I don't know.
Let,
20-minute break mean.
no. Say for like example like lunch. You have like your lunch break. In some other schools they have like 1 hour lunch break. That starts with 12. If you say lunch break, that means it's an hour. You can eat lunch or do whatever you want. You'll be back to school by 1 o'clock in the afternoon. That's a lunch break. How about in Vietnam?
It's 45 break.
45-minute break. All right. Cool. All right. And the last word.
It's terms.
Terms. There are midterms. There are finals. There are actually in some parts there are four. In some parts there are three. Now let's talk about the other part of the lesson or the subject education. Please read the system.
It's public schools.
No. Sorry. Please read the
It's
system.
the system.
Very good. All right. So the system has subtopics, which are basically stated here. Can you please read from top to bottom? Then I will explain to you after you have read everything. All right. If you're ready, go.
Public schools,
hmm
state school,
Okay.
nursery school,
Very good.
primary school,
hmm
secondary high school,
Okay.
leave school, go to university, go to college, uh, vocational training.
Very good. Very good reading. Good pronunciations. Can you also read these two boxes or the words in these two boxes?
Is comprehensive school,
Mm-hmm.
mixed ability,
Very good.
grammar school, academy ability,
Okay. Academic. Say academic.
academic,
Very good. Academic. Academic. So basically,
academic.
yes, when it comes to the system of education, you have public schools. Public schools, do not be mistaken, it's not run by public. It's more like, a private school even, wherein it's just said, as named as public schools because everyone can actually go into that school as long as they can pay. The second one, state school, is a kind of school in which you don't have to pay for it. It's run by the state and it's for free. Nursery school, this is actually the school where, you can get enrolled or you can get a part of before you go to primary school. Primary school is like grade 1. Way back in my time we only have like, yeah, grade 1 to 6 in the Philippines, in the US. We had, K to 12. Secondary school or high school, there are two parts. Comprehensive school, which means that you get to have mixed ability trainings or lessons. Grammar school is much more focused on ability or academics. Next one is you leave school, of course. After high school, you get the option to, if you want to work or if you want to continue your education, going to college or tertiary education. Teacher, what is tertiary education? Tertiary education is when you go to a university or a college. In some parts of the world, university and college are just the same. It just depends on the name of the school. But in some countries, if I understood it correctly, it is different in Vietnam when you say you go to a university and college. Either way, you get to have a bachelor's diploma when you graduate, And some of those people who can't afford to go to college because they say going to college is expensive, you actually get to have vocational training. All right, so let's continue. That's the mind map for today. Okay, remember those things. All right, vocabulary, the system in England and Wales. So let's talk about this one first. Let's say number 5. Okay, what do you see in this picture?
It's 3 students.
Okay, okay. That's okay. Let me help you. How about let's just start with this one. What do you see in this picture? It says number 3. It has number 3 on it.
It's um it's a lot of teacher and students
Sitting down in circle, right?
sit down
Teachers
circle.
here. All of these are the students, right? So basically, what does the number 3 mean? Teacher, what does it mean? It has number 3. It means to say that at the age of 3, some go to nursery school. All right? They go to nursery school. Now, this one that has number 5 on it, what do you see in this picture?
It's
There are
there are 5 students.
5 students.
Yes.
Mhm.
Um, they are.
Yeah, they're basically kids. I think they are the same age as you are. Yeah, maybe 11 or 12. But basically, at the age of 5, everyone starts primary school. You start with primary school. This one with number 11, what do you see from this picture?
It's it's there are some students read
Reading.
read together
Reading
books
together. Very good. All right. Now, for this one, 11, when you turn 11, that is the time that you go to a secondary school. In American English, it is called high school. And this may be comprehensive, either mixed ability or a grammar school, wherein children are selected for their academic abilities. All right. So those are types of schools. Now, if you will notice the last, yeah, what's up?
Teacher,
Yeah, yeah.
it's I want to tell you it's tomorrow I will go to high school. It means tomorrow is the first time I in high school class.
Wow. Really? Tomorrow?
Yes.
Wow, congratulations. Congratulations. Well, I knew you would pass it. You would make it because you were very smart. You're so smart and you work hard, you study hard. So congratulations, Duong. Congratulations. All right. Let's go back to the lesson. Okay, you see here 18. What do you see there? There's actually a building and there are 3 students on the grass field. They're also reading just like these guys right here. All right? But what does it mean? It means that at the age of 18, you can leave. You have the option. Once you finish high school, you have the option to either work. I'll just work. I don't need to go to college. I just need to go to work. Some people or some students say, "Oh, I want to go to college. I want to finish my education there." All right, so that's how it is. System in England and Wales. Again, there are actually 2, state system, free education. That means that the state is the one paying for your education. And public schools, which means private schools in which parents pay to send their children. All right. Now, what do you notice here? What do you see on lesson 1 Monday?
It's religious education.
Very good. These are actually schedules of your, say for example, an example of a schedule for your classes. On Monday, your first lesson is religious education. How about lesson one, Tuesday?
It's math.
Math. Do you love math?
Mm, normal.
No. I love English and history. How about lesson three? Lesson three, Thursday.
It's Thursday. It's three.
Lesson three, Thursday.
It's physical education.
Very good. Physical education. I believe that's your favorite, one of your favorite subjects. Okay. All right. How about lesson four, Wednesday?
It's information technology.
Information technology. And lastly, how about lesson five, Friday? What is your schedule? What
It's
is your
English.
English? That's why you're studying English right now, and it's a Friday. I'm just kidding. It's just a coincidence, I guess. Anyway, so that is an example of your schedule, all right? Of your schedule when you go to class. So, again, going back to our mind map, our topic for today is education. We have two parts, schooling and the system. You even read these words both for schooling and the system. So basically, that explains everything, and you'll be able to find the words here. You'll be able to find the words right on the side. Again, with the system, you talk about public schools, state school, nursery, primary, secondary, and then you have the option to leave school to go to either a university or a college or just do vocational training. And again, when it comes to schooling, you will encounter words like pupils, lessons. You have to do subjects, of course. You have a 20-minute break. In your case, you said it's 45-minute break, and terms. All right. Moving forward, let's go ahead and check. Exercise. Let's try to exercise. I will read the sentence, and you will provide me with the words needed, of course, to complete the sentence. All right? Are you ready?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Number one. When she was a child, she went blank in a small village with only 50 other pupils. Again, when she was a child, she went blank in a small village with only 50 other pupils. What do you think is the answer to this one?
It's
She went, two words for this answer.
she went to
To, that's the first word.
school.
She went to school. All right.
School.
She went to school in a small village with only 50 other pupils. Number two, some children go to blank at the age of 5. Again, some children go to blank at the age of 5. What is the missing word here?
Let's go
Sorry?
to primary school.
Primary or
Go
nursery?
to uh, go to
Go to primary or nursery? I heard you say go to
nursery.
what?
Go to nursery school.
Go to nursery school. Okay. Number 3, when they go to secondary school, it is either a grammar school or what?
It's or
What's the other kind of school?
grammar or
Or starts with letter C. Let me help you. Starts with letter C. C.
C.
C. You remember?
Um, no.
Okay, that's okay. We can skip that. We'll check the answers later. After leaving school, they can go to a college for blank training.
It's for education.
For education? Yeah, okay. Okay, do you want to reconsider your answer?
Um,
What do you think?
no.
Okay, education, as you've said. Number 5, if they pass all the entrance exams at the age of 18, they can go to
They can go to college.
college. Okay, unfortunately, let me just answer it for you because we don't have enough time. Number 1, when she was a child, she went to school in a small village with only 50 other pupils. This is correct. Some children go to nursery at the age of 5. Yes, some mostly you should go by 3, but some by 5. When they go to secondary school, it is either a grammar school or what we call comprehensive school. You might actually have forgotten. Comprehensive school. All right. After leaving school, they can either go to a college for, you said, education training. The correct answer is vocational training. Actually, here in the Philippines, when you say college, it's like the same line as universities. All right. And if they pass entrance exams, they can go to college. You say college, answer is university. All right.
Yes.
In Vietnam, there are 2 blank in a school year, not like in England. The correct answer is terms. Terms. All right. So unfortunately, we don't have enough time, but you did great on reading, and at the same time observing the sentences, observing sentences, and also the terms. So I guess we will continue this on Monday. All right. So if you don't have
Yes.
questions, do you have questions?
No.
No. I will see you on Monday. Enjoy your weekend with the whole family, with Moon, with mom and dad. And again, I will see you on Monday. Bye, Duong.
Yes. See you again.
See you again.